Hello, everybody.
Woohoo!
Wow, 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 wow,
Wah,
wow,
wah, wah,
wow,
wah,
wow.
wah, wah, wah. It's a Drawfee stream to me. It's the
Yoshi.
most wonderful time of the week.
Monday.
Monday, everyone's favorite day.
Yeah.
Famously a great day.
Nathan is not here, as you can tell. Nathan is in the
What?
sky. Look up. He's above you.
Santa?
Santa.
Nathan's very busy this time of year. He has to deliver all the presents.
Well,
Yeah.
Santa is a white bearded guy, so according to Twitter, that's just Nathan.
If you're white enough and bearded enough, you could be
That's all it
selected.
takes.
Every year there's a lottery to see who's going to be Santa.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's Tim Allen, and we don't like those years.
Yeah.
It's him like a lot. Like I think the lottery must be rigged
Yeah.
because he's come up like 3 or 4 times.
And pulling up a gif of Santa
Yeah.
For the-
Santa.
for the street.
Santa.
How's this?
Santa.
The gift just says, "Oh my God, it's Santa."
then-
Merry Christmas.
In all lowercase, Merry Christmas.
But what is the gift of?
It's a picture of Santa. You'll see. It's a
I'm
picture
using
of
it.
Santa that's just being like video transitioned between to itself over and over again in various ways.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, it's good stuff.
I'm really into like very bad gifs right now.
Yeah.
Just like the little man gif.
little man.
Little man.
All right, now I'm gonna skeet it.
Skeet it.
I'm gonna skeet
Skeet
it.
Santa. Skeet Santa.
I'm gonna
Skeet
skeet Santa. Here I go.
Everybody close
Hey.
your eyes.
Hey, I have big news. The
What?
biggest news that we could possibly announce on this stream.
What?
Oh my god.
Todd. It's Todd.
Oh.
Hey, did you miss the pre-order because we foolishly sold out because I'm bad at my job? Why is he so overexposed? We put more Todds up for pre-order. For people who keep nagging of how can a pre-order sell out, it's because we have a set amount that we're ordering. They're not ready yet.
Yeah.
But we wanted to announce it because it's exciting. So the new pre-order is up. If you've already pre-ordered one, it'll still come at the same time that we previously said. But the new pre-order is for like March-ish. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and arguably we ran out of pre-orders because you're very good at your job. People just love the Todd
That's
that
true.
you've designed, Karina.
we all made Todd
We all
over
had
the
that
course
hand
of
on that
many
ball.
years.
That ball being the top of his head.
Yeah, Julia drew Todd. We all collectively riffed to make Todd what he is. Nintendo claimed him, so they did the biggest contribution of all.
Yeah. Thank you,
But
Nintendo.
yeah, the only important news. Todd.
Yeah,
Go buy
Todd.
him.
Pre-order him now. if you
Todd, get off
missed
the
him.
mic. Get off the mic, Todd. I hope that came through on the stream.
I heard it.
I heard it too, but I never know with my
Sounded
filters.
like a dog sniffing a microphone.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Todd will do if you get him and you hold him up to your ear.
yeah, that's just the sound of him breathing. Come on.
Yeah, he does breathe, but he'll never die.
Why is everyone congratulating? I have no fucking clue what's going on. Todd sold out. That's
Yeah.
the news. That's the only news
the
you
only
need to know.
big news.
That's the only big news.
Yeah.
So-
It's not about anything else.
No.
No. I mean, me and Julia are having a baby, but
Yeah. That's
Todd.
old news, though.
that's not really exciting comparatively
No.
to Todd being back in stock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's whatever.
So,
I guess we have like other news too.
Some things are gonna be born much sooner. Like tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
yeah, we as a channel are giving birth to Drawtectives episode 1 of the
Yeah.
new season.
Woo!
I assume we're doing it as a premiere too, right?
Yay!
So everyone can be there and watch the live birth.
Yeah, it will
Of
be hand
Drawtectives.
birthed. Hand birthed live on YouTube for you to watch at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Isn't that a thrill?
Sorry, I
It
had the
is.
horrible thought that there's probably some family vlogger YouTuber who has live streamed their birth of a child.
Well, duh, it's content.
Yeah, that's free content.
That's a tax
You gotta
write-off,
pay
that whole
off them
hospital bill.
hospital bills.
Yeah, it ain't cheap. It ain't free. So
It like sent me to another dimension. It's all I could think about when Karina had said live streaming the birth. I was like,
Well, I know people do that for like farm animals.
true.
and the farm animals,
babies, whatever.
farm animals don't see a dime of that.
That's true.
No, they don't even know what money is, I think.
No, which honestly, I'm jealous.
Crows do. Crows know what money is.
Crows do know what money
That's
is,
true.
but that's it.
Yeah. Should we like draw?
Yeah, I guess. I have a cat in
guess.
my lap.
Oh, do you want me to draw?
Okay.
Okay.
I can draw with a cat in my lap.
You have a lot of practice, specifically today.
Yeah, I've been doing it all
yes.
day.
I've been very excited for you guys. Just by the way, extra congrats from all of my various friends who finally know now.
Thank you.
Thank
My
you.
family found out from the YouTube comments of our last episode.
That's amazing.
That's
Except
so
for my
funny.
mom, who was. Can I talk about that?
Yeah,
we
go
don't
for
have
it.
to.
I had mentioned
But I'll-
it in a stream or something, so yeah.
My mom was the only person I told like ahead of time because she's, a nurse and still works in the nursing field. So I go to her for like, hey, here's some information. How can I like be supportive in these situations, etc., and stuff like that. And so my mom already knew. And like a couple weeks ago, she was like, asking how everyone was doing. She's like, oh, how's Julia? And I was like, oh, they actually found out the gender this week. And she's like, oh, let me guess, boy. And I'm like,
Nailed it.
haha, 50-50 chance, I guess, but how did you know? And she's like, oh, I watched your stream last week and I could just tell from looking at her. It's a Filipino thing.
And then we told our chat, and several Filipino people in chat agreed that it is a Filipino thing that
Yes,
happens.
because my friend's mom did that to my other friend when she was having a baby.
That's so
like,
funny.
Literally, they're so fucking nosy, these titas. They'll do it before you even know.
Yeah, your line about Titos being so nosy they know the gender of your baby before you do was like sending me.
It was just so funny because I was about to just say it too, and she's like, "Oh, I know, boy." And I was like, "How did you know though? How?" And she's like, "It's just what everyone does back in the Philippines." She was like, "Yeah, the healthcare's not like great, so sometimes they just don't bother with like getting it checked by the doctor. They just can tell." And I'm
Yeah,
like,
why
"Y'all are
waste your
fucking
time?"
crazy."
That's so funny.
But yeah, it was just like making me cry.
Do you think that's a power that you'll like get
Oh yeah.
Probably.
like as you age?
Yeah, my mom's being very witchy lately, so I think I'll grab some of that.
Yeah, get some of that.
Yeah, she always told me that, like, back home, the town would joke that our family was mananangals, so.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think it's a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
I think it's a real.
But yeah, I want to be a nosy tita. That's what I'm going for, so
Hell yeah.
I'm going to learn that technique.
Please do.
But yeah.
I'm just imagining like the first thing I thought of when you said I'm going to learn that technique was like Doctor Strange, like going up into like the freaking mountains to learn like wizard shit from Tilda Swinton. I feel like that's going to be you, like going to the Philippines to like learn to see if someone, what
Yeah,
the
just
gender
to
of
yap.
someone's baby.
Oh, but that would be a great gender reveal if you have to like go into an oracle-esque room where there's one woman sitting like on top of a hill.
No, your gender reveal to me and Nathan was the best one.
The little man gender reveal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Using the little man gif. Can I say, I guess also Jacob will probably need suggestions before I go
I'm
off
probably
the story.
going
Really
to
fun
draw.
mug.
Thank you. I'm probably going to draw a Drawtectives
Hell yeah.
character to like
Drawtectives stream.
to get hype. So tell me which character you'd like, which Drawtectives character you'd like me to draw.
Hell yeah.
Ah.
I want to tell the story about how I told my best friend,
Yes.
who she lives in Florida. She's also witchy. She does like her job right now is like tarot reading or something in Florida. I'm not really sure what what she does, but it sounds fun. She's unfortunately one of the last people I told because I kept trying to tell her and she kept forgetting that I told her that we needed to talk.
Oh.
So we were supposed to talk one night and I texted her and I said, "Hey, are you ready?" And then she texted me an hour later saying, "Sorry, I completely forgot. You have to remind me of these things before it happens or else I'm never going to remember." And I said, "Okay." So we scheduled a call for the next day and then she was like, she goes, "Hey, I can actually do this now." It was like 5 hours before I was supposed to talk to her. And I was like in the shower. And I'm like, "Okay, once I'm out of the shower, I'll call you." And she said, "Well, I have to go pick up my daughter from the bus stop." And I was like, "Okay." So I rushed out of the shower and I texted her. And she didn't respond for 20 minutes. And she said, "Sorry, I forgot again.
That's dire.
I'm at the bus stop early." And I was like, "What is happening?"
That's really. Is she a sim? A forgetful sim.
You're not wrong. Oh, it was really cracking me up. So then I finally got to call her. And then, you know, Jacob and I are moving next year again. And she said, she was like, she was like, "Oh, why'd you choose the town that you chose?" And I was like, "Well, you know, this, that, and the other thing, but also they have like good schools according to my brother and blah, blah, blah." She goes, "Why would you need to know if it has good schools, Julia?" So then I told her and she screamed, immediately burst into tears, and then through sobbing said, "I need you to give me a couple of minutes."
Aww.
And then she came back and she was like, "I'm just so excited for you."
Really sweet.
Yeah,
That's
it was
sweet.
It was really nice.
Can I tell chat how you told us initially?
Oh yeah.
Do you even remember?
Well, because Jacob told you guys,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I should say also that we told, before Karina tells the story, we told Nathan and Karina probably first after our parents because it would affect work, obviously. So like before we were comfortable telling everyone else, we like told Nathan and Karina before everyone.
Yeah, but the way you told was not nearly as adorable.
No.
I think we were just sitting around and Nathan was talking about how he fell off of a stool.
Yeah, that's right.
And like hurt his leg.
He fell off of a stool and scraped
And
his
then
shin.
Jacob was like, "Well, we have news. A second baby has hit the Drawfee team."
I forgot that's what I phrased.
That's what you said. Because I was just like, he did. He did do it that way.
I totally
I thought it was
forgot.
really funny. I know. I figured you did.
Because you were saying that it like wasn't adorable. I was like, what the hell did I say?
It was really funny.
That's amazing.
And I was like,
Yeah, Jacob,
half
you're like
awake.
funny.
Oh.
Yeah, Julia was like big eepy. Nathan had like a bandaged leg. And Jacob's like, "Well, Mr. President."
Yeah, I was in the basically midway through in the early stages of the first trimester, and that's like max sleepy time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Jacob, why did you say it like that?
I could never forget because I'm like, oh, that was good. That was good.
It's so funny. Oh.
I mean, it just, how often do you get like the exact right numbers to like make the joke in perfect format like that?
Yeah, you're getting every like joke handed to you along the way.
Because like, thanks to David, you know, we already had one baby involved. It was just perfect.
And then we did a callback to Little Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how Julia told the team the gender reveal was. When did we said this on?
You did on your stream.
We told the story on our stream, not on Drawfee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do a quick retelling of when Nathan was late for Anime NYC, and he was frantically in the Uber, like speeding over, feeling horrible and like stressed out because he was so late. And the whole ride over in the Uber, they had a iPad on the seat in front of him that was playing the Wayans Brothers movie Little Man, which involves one of the Wayans brothers is like a tiny little man, and he pretends to be a baby in order to like rob a rich family. Which is one of those movies that like you think that you made it up in your head until you see evidence of it. So he was like frantically watching Little Man. And so when we were doing the gender reveal, Julia just sent like the worst animated GIF of all time.
I love it.
From the movie Little Man.
It's not even from the movie. It is a picture of the cover that zooms in a little bit. And the top is just like, there's just empty space at the top.
Yeah.
And when I was showing Lauren the GIF, because she like watched your stream back to hear the announcement, and I wanted to show her the GIF, it's sent as a video, which really just drives home how shit shit it was.
Oh, yeah. If nothing else, we've gotten a lot of funny bits out of this.
Yeah.
What do you mean, if nothing else? We're getting a baby.
No.
Little Man joke.
Yeah. It's not about him. It's about the bits.
It's about the bits.
That's what this is all really about.
Jacob's 3-chair video that was so dramatic. It was very funny. Yeah, that's what it's about.
That's what it's really about. If nothing else is such a funny thing to say.
Yeah.
But yes.
Fun times.
I also got to finally tell Lauren, bestie Lauren, and say, you were the only one in the New York Comic Con gang that like, because she was with us at New York Comic Con. I was like, you were the only one who didn't know. How does it feel? And she just replied, my God.
I also, when we had announced that Jacob and I are having a baby on Secret Sleepover, after Jacob made that video, I had mentioned to chat that basically we found out that we were having a baby while I had COVID, and then like as you guys were doing the live shows in Brooklyn, and someone was like, Julia would choose the worst time to.
What do you mean she would?
They were like, she would make more work for herself. I was like, oh.
She wouldn't choose it.
I wouldn't have chosen to do it that way, let me tell you. It was a rough week. I had full body shivers being like, I'm having a baby. Oh, it was funny though.
I'm doing someone said Buzz plus Ogilvy.
Oh my God.
And I really liked
you combined them?
that idea. I'm not going to combine them. I'm doing like...
Oh, they're just hanging out.
Yeah, they're going to both be like doing like a dramatic like duo pose.
Love that.
Oh, not to keep like rehashing stuff you already said on Secret Sleepover, but I mean, it's not all crossover audience.
No,
True.
no.
I was also really amused by the story about my friend that you ran into.
Oh my
yeah.
God. You're
Dude,
so right.
this was so funny. We went out to dinner with our friend Crystal, who's also done like several of mine and Julia's tattoos.
Cake
We
is a
went
Lie
out,
tattoo
yeah,
studio.
Cake is a Lie tattoo in Greenpoint. We went out to dinner with like her and a bunch of friends for her birthday. And as we were walking up, we were like, we hadn't met anyone else in the group. So it's one of those where you're like going to a like 10-person dinner and you're like, I don't know anyone but the people whose birthday it is. So it's like, there's always kind of like a little bit of hesitation. So I like walked up, we like peeked in like the lobby of the restaurant and like saw people and like, oh, that's definitely Crystal's friends. And I looked at one of them and I was like, I feel like I've met her before. Like she looks really familiar to me, but my brain was like not piecing it together because it was a strange connection that I had no idea about. So me and Julia are waiting like outside until like our friend Crystal gets there. And then out comes this girl who I recognized. And she's like, oh, hey, Jacob, we've met before. We met at the cabin in Georgia with Karina. And I was like, Holly? What the fuck? And she was like, yeah, we met and hung out with Karina in Georgia. And I'm like, what are you doing here? Why are you? It was one of those things where like all the puzzle pieces connected in my brain all at once.
It all converged.
And I was like, why are you here? I don't understand. How do you know this person and that person?
And why are you in New York?
And what's going on? But then I felt like really stupid because I like didn't recognize her straight away because my brain
it's been a bit.
Couldn't piece together that she should be there. And so it just like was like, that must be a different person.
Yeah, that was very funny. She's a riot.
Yeah, she's really funny.
She's the best. But because after the dinner, Jacob messaged me about, I don't know if you want to tell it, having her going to the bathroom.
Oh my God. Yeah. Jacob just Googled Ogilvy and it just came up with like 50 images of just the word Ogilvy.
I forgot to put Drawtectives.
It was just very funny. Yeah, so a few of the girls at the party were wearing platform heels and like big chunky platform heels. And they're all like pretty petite girls. And I'm like, they're all like, oh yeah, I feel really uncomfortable like walking to the bathroom because it's down steep stairs and it's dark. And I'm wearing boots. So I'm like, I'll walk down and help you guys go downstairs. And they're like, oh, are you sure? And I just heard someone in the background just yell, don't send the pregnant woman, which is pretty funny. But then I was like, but you know, Holly really had to go to the bathroom. So I was like, I'll walk down with you. Like I have to use the bathroom anyway. And she was like, oh, you don't mind? I was like, no. So I stand in front of her and I'm like kind of bracing in case she does fall. And I'm like, if you need to grab onto me, just grab onto me. And she's like, thanks, Julia. At least I know if God's not on my side, at least you are. And I was like, that is the coolest thing anyone's ever going to say to me.
Yeah, I think she was like, if God don't got me, I know that you always do, or something.
Yeah, you always will. And I
You
was
always
like,
will. It was like
damn.
it was so dramatic for what was happening.
Yeah.
But here's like the little cherry on top for me personally is that I heard this story initially from Jacob before I like watched your stream the following night. And the way Jacob told the story was exactly the same, except for the part about them wearing like platform heels. He said her shoes were too big to go down the stairs.
Her shoes
Well,
too big.
I meant big in the sense of like they were big chunky shoes.
Yeah, but I
I
was just
realize
like,
now.
why the fuck was she wearing shoes the wrong size? Why
Going
she
down-
shoes too big for she damn feet?
That was a stupid way to phrase
Going
it.
down with Sora sneakers.
It was like making me cry. And so when I saw her because I was hosting Thanksgiving, so she came and I was just like, hey, Holly, your shoes too big? Where's your big shoe?
It's so stupid.
I
I don't know why I phrased it that way.
Well, we were like walking to the subway, I think, when you were texting.
Yeah, I think I was probably
Karina.
just like, good enough.
Yeah.
Good enough way to phrase it.
The way I fully believed you too until I heard Julia tell the story, and I was like, yeah, that makes more sense.
You know, I appreciate that you just like believed me.
Yeah, I believe everything you say.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Anytime, dude.
How was your Thanksgiving, Karina?
It was good. We watched Madam Web.
Oh my God.
How was it?
It was.
Was it your first viewing?
It was my first viewing. I think it was all of our first viewings. So
I've
that
not
was a
seen
fun
it,
movie
so.
to just put on.
Okay, good.
To riff on.
Yeah.
It looked really
yeah.
fun to make fun of to me from what I'd
It
seen.
was really
of it.
fun to make fun of. I think one of my favorite parts is that Madam Web like goes to the doctor because she keeps having these like psychic visions, and the doctor's like, you're just sleep deprived. Like, take some time off of work, watch some old movies, you know. And Madam Web kind of rolls her eyes, and then it cuts to her sitting in her apartment watching an old movie. And I'm just like, she really fucking did it. She watched an old movie. The doctor prescribed her old movie, and she said, ugh, I hate the American healthcare system.
But
This
I
is so
have to do
stupid. It cost her $100 to watch that movie.
Yep. Yep. And then another $5 to rent it with ads on Amazon.
But yeah, it was a great time. But now I have entirely too much turkey, so I'm getting nice and creative about how to use that. Yippee!
Yippee!
I made turkey burritos for
Nice.
this week. And I saved all the bone and gristle to make into bone broth later
Yes.
on this month.
Hell yeah.
Yippee!
Yeah, we roasted a chicken instead of a turkey because it was just the two of us
Yeah.
since Julia's parents were sick.
I have pneumonia still.
And so I've been
Right.
making all sorts of chicken sandwiches out of that leftover chicken.
Oh, hell yeah.
And delicious.
So good time.
Until we ran out of
Nice.
water and now we can't cook anything.
Yeah,
Ran
I will
out of
say.
water.
Oh, right. Y'all love wording things.
My excuse is pregnancy brain.
Yeah, Jacob's excuse is pregnancy brain.
Yeah, it's
Sympathetic pregnancy brain.
pregnancy brain.
Yeah, telekinesis.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. You ran out of water, and I was like, huh?
The bad wording. Was it about turkey or chicken or anything?
Oh, I was gonna say, just an aside, that because my parents send food because they know that my friends come over, so they're like, we'll just send you so much food from this one Texas smokehouse.
Nice.
So they sent a lot of cheese, and naturally we didn't go through all of it. And I know you're like incredibly lactose intolerant, but if you are able to eat it, I do have a full block of smoked mozzarella. That is my favorite one, which is why I did not offer it up first.
Yes.
So
That's
I'll
a
save
delicious
it
cheese.
for when y'all are here.
I will snack on that and then be
Yes.
sick all the way home.
Yes, I got you, dude. But
Thank you.
my other favorite part of Thanksgiving was that one of my friends, made like the fucking whatever the fuck TikTok macaroni recipe that's been going around. And it was really good. So she made this huge thing of macaroni and it was a hit. And then my other friend just was like, he took a bite of it. He was like, wow, this macaroni is busting. So the rest of the day we just kept being like, all of this food is busting.
It's so busting.
My God.
That's really funny. I love that.
Lord. Busting.
God, I'm going to be saying that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to resist.
But yeah, he texted me the next day to be like, thanks for hosting. That was so much fun. I was like, no, thanks for coming. Everything you brought was busting.
It was in fact busting, my lad.
Yeah. No, it's not bustin'. It's not bussin'. It's busting.
Busting.
Busting. You're right.
It is busting.
Yes.
Oh, that's
that
so
mac
funny.
and cheese was busting. So If I ever accidentally say that, it's actually hilarious.
Oh, that's really good.
This drawing is really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, very fun.
I like to imagine there's been a threat and Buzz has flung Ogilvy to the side.
Yeah.
Get
Ogilvy
behind
was,
me.
Yeah, Ogilvy was about to like start fighting someone like way out of his league.
Yeah.
And they were about to like throw down with Ogilvy, and Buzz has flung him backwards to charge in and protect him silently. Expect this in Drawtectives Midnight Alley
Yeah.
starting tomorrow.
We're going to say that after every drawing.
Yeah.
Expect this, but don't be disappointed when
Yeah.
it's not
But
there.
don't actually expect it, okay?
But this is actually in it. Episode 1. You have to watch
Really closely.
to find out. Okay, I'm done.
Me?
Wahoo!
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna move you over because Joy's in such like a little coconut pose.
Oh.
He's a coconut.
She's a coconut. She's sickly.
Gonna take my headphones off for a sec.
Oh yeah. I will too, actually. I can help move you. I don't trust your desk. Okay. Hey Jacob, this drawing is
Hey.
busting.
It is
This drawing is busting. Hey, chat, can we get some suggestors?
Gestures, please.
Maybe like a Drawtectives related one.
A Drawtectives related to Justo.
Just a bit of a suggesto.
Oh my god. On our Great Ace Attorney stream yesterday, Ansta and I briefly tried to do British accents, and then Ansta tried to do an Australian accent.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Ansta's the worst at Australian accents.
It was really, she's like, do you want to hear my Australian accent? I'm like, yes. And she said, good day.
She's the number one worst. It's the best.
Was it pitched down though? Oh, it's really funny.
Who are you drawing?
Someone said Eugene adopting Felix.
No.
Oh.
Meow.
No.
I forgot that it came out because it literally happened the day I left for Japan, I think, or right before it. But I started playing Neko Atsume 2.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that in the App Store.
Yeah, and I
didn't know
did
that was
name one
happening.
of my cats Felix.
Oh.
Yes.
What is it? I forgot. Felix. Oh, it's the one with the spacey personality, and he's orange like Felix.
That's adorable.
Get it? Spacey.
I get it.
Hey. I like it.
How is the second game?
I mean, it's been so long since it's been like what, a decade since I played the first game, because I was playing it before it even had the English version. So I'm like, oh boy, it tickles the same part of my brain that the first one tickled, and then immediately forgot about because I have poor memory. So I'm just like, yippee! It's like it's new to me. I couldn't tell you what's really different, honestly.
That's
Fair enough. As long as you're enjoying it,
Yeah.
that's all that matters to me.
I like that they just kind of show up.
Like cats do.
Yeah.
Joy's doing some snoring, so
Oh.
or not some snoring, but some bad breathing. She's so sickly.
She is really sick.
Why?
She just gets colds all the time because of her.
It is cold right now.
Yeah, if the weather is cold, she gets a cold pretty much every time.
If it's cold, she's cold. She's already in though.
I can't let her
Yeah.
any more in.
Okay. I always forget what brush I use over here. Not that one. That'll work just fine.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh,
What happened to my nib?
this is mine.
Oh, it's your nib.
I don't know why it's squeaking.
She
on
got a
here.
squeaky nib.
I do got a squeaky nib apparently.
The squeaky nib gets the grease, as they say.
Mm-hmm. This one? No.
Ew.
This one?
They say it.
No one says that.
They say it.
Who up squeaking they nib?
Julia is.
Apparently.
Apparently. Yeah, chat's heard them say it. If you're in high society, you've heard people say it.
Yeah, I hope y'all had a good little breaky break. We were taking it easy last week, so
Yeah, we
haven't
did.
seen you in a second.
This last weekend, we've been really bumming it
Yeah,
around,
I've needed
Fuck
it.
yeah.
which was very nice.
Yeah.
And then
Sometimes
we got
you
our
need a bum-in-it weekend.
Drawfee holiday break coming up soon.
Yes.
Drawfee Christmas break,
What's happening with this?
which is always a treat.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Get some good time off.
I feel like it makes me, when we come back like in January, I'm like, this is new. It's a new time.
It's a new year.
It's a new year. It feels different now.
Got so much exciting stuff happening next year, really.
Yeah.
It'll mark our 5th anniversary of being independent, Drawfee.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's true.
You're so right.
5 years old.
That's crazy.
It is.
Time. What has happened with time?
I like had an actual like realization moment this past week because me and my best friends that like, you know, we've been friends since high school and we're still in touch. We started basically doing weekly video calls with each other during like the big lockdown in 2020. And we still do it. And I realized that means we've been doing it for like 4 years at this point, which is crazy.
That's impressive, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Like we don't
weekly?
do every single week, but almost every
Oh my
week.
God, Olive.
2 cats, 1 lap.
You can't be here. There's already a cat there. Yeah, I feel like a weekly, because I've had like a monthly video call with my friend group from back home, and even that is like hard to maintain sometimes.
Like maybe there'll be like a month that we don't do it just because we're busy, but we still like actively be like, hey, how we feel? How, like, we think we can do it this week? Nah, that's fine. But I was just like, oh my God, that's like really consistent for like a really long time.
Yeah.
Like we met in high school, all of us, freshman year. So we've been like doing video calls as long as we were in high school, basically.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
He's gonna be wearing a hoodie. having a sloppy day out.
flies.
Let him have a
When-
sloppy day.
Gestures.
Eh?
Yeah. Time just this year passed by really quickly for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
Damn.
A quick one.
God.
I've been a fan of Drawfee 7 or 8 years and still on that 2 mil creep.
We're never gonna
Listen,
stop, baby.
we've not been on the 2 mil creep for 8 years, have we? When did we hit 1 mil?
I don't know. It was
Well-
before I joined.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
So let's guesstimate like 2018 at the earliest. So it's not.
I mean,
It might be.
It's not 8 years yet.
It's not
Or
so far
7.
from 8 years, though.
Only 6.
It has been a minute.
It's only 5 or 6.
Oh, man.
Ah, rats.
But I do think it's interesting because we kind of, when we began the 2 million creep, subscriber count on YouTube was like really important. And now in the 2024, people seem to be a lot less. They don't really care about it the same way because it's not really like a metric of much of anything.
I was wondering if that's true or if that's like how we feel about it.
I've seen a lot of creators, at least ones that are like, you know, in the ones that I watch.
At least the ones that are cool, like us.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like, you know, Mr. Beast cares about having the most subscribers of all time forever or whatever.
I think Mr.
But
Beast should care about other things.
Yeah.
but the ones that I watch that I like, they're all, you know, less concerned with it and more concerned with like the audience engagement and the people that actually support them and stuff like that. And that's kind of how I'm feeling too. Like, we don't need to keep getting bigger indefinitely as long as we can keep having a audience that sticks around and helps support us and actually cares about the stuff we make. That's really all that matters.
Definitely not the subscriber count. It definitely doesn't matter to us.
Yeah, we're normal.
No, we're normal. No, it's true though. Though sometimes I am like,
wonderful.
I would like to just see it.
As much as I like feeling, you know, the satisfaction of like seeing the numbers, like evidence that we're doing well, as someone who has worked in internet business and startups ever since I literally graduated college,
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer that numbers are stupid and fake, actually, especially
true.
on the internet. It doesn't mean anything, not really.
No, it felt a lot more important when the numbers like were a part of like what was opening doors for me and like getting me opportunities.
Yeah.
Like then it was really important, but like now I feel like we're established enough as a channel that it is a lot less important.
Yeah.
Kind of
but
depends on what stage you're at, I guess.
It's really difficult to measure your success using like the metrics provided by the services you employ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because sometimes they're just fake. They're literally just fake.
Yeah,
true.
we learned that the hard way with Facebook.
Yep. And so did every other company I ever did work for. So what can you do?
I remember the initial like pushback that was happening at the company of like some people saying, you know, like we shouldn't put all our eggs in one basket. Like let's not pivot to like Facebook. And then being convinced that that was like the only way to survive. And it was true for a time, I guess. It was the only way to survive. Like according to other people who were falling into this trap. And it's just then those people were right.
For some people in chat that were asking what happened with Facebook, this was quite a while ago now, but
Yeah, but it's important to learn the lessons
Yeah.
of the
The
past
history.
generations.
the lore was that basically Facebook was inflating their view counts through a variety of means, and including like what they counted as a view. It was like if someone just like scrolled past your video, it counted it as a view. And so it was, the view counts were like insanely high. And so all these websites like College Humor and Cracked and whatever other ones existed at the time were like, Facebook is the future. It's the way. Like we all have to pivot to Facebook video, like as hard as we can, as fast as we can. And so everyone pivoted to Facebook video. And then it came out that those numbers were like wildly inflated and didn't actually mean anything. And everything crashed and burned all simultaneously.
The bubble. The view count bubble.
It's like how Twitter added views, and now I'm seeing the same thing with crazy high view counts. Exactly. That's
Yep.
when I knew that site was cooked.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
The second people started talking about, like, there's 1 million views on this tweet, and I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, let's be fucking for real. I've had a private Twitter. Not very many people have access to it, and it'll get high view counts on some tweets. And I'm like, literally from where? It's probably from me looking at it. So, like, what do these numbers even mean, actually? Like, how am I getting 30 views on a account that has, like, 20 people that can, like, only look at it?
Yeah.
So, probably 10 of them are from me. Looking at the typo I made. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it like doesn't make any sense.
Don't measure what I'm trying to say to all my children out there. Is never measure success by arbitrary numbers on the internet, especially if it's a view count.
Yeah.
Can you call my mom and tell her this? Because she's so in her head about her
No.
internet numbers. I'm like, Mom, just like enjoy.
They're just fake people on the internet.
But she's so new to it that I'm like,
Yeah.
I see what's happening, but
I think
Yeah,
my
I've
mom
been there.
secretly gets about that. She doesn't have social media, but anytime I would post a picture of like one of her Christmas trees or something, she'd be like, so how's it doing? And I'm like, it's doing really well, but like, come on.
Yeah.
yeah, that's not the point.
Yeah, the point is that I like it, and I think it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
I've evolved beyond mother.
I'm super mother.
You're like, Mother, look at my hoodie. Do you see what it says? I'm a genius. Yeah, but I think a lot of people fall into the trap of not understanding like the statistics of like view counts on the internet. Like having like a bunch of viewers is so insanely unlikely. And like if you have just like a few viewers of whatever you're doing, you're already like way in the upper percentages of like everyone on the internet. It's like crazy how few viewers you have to be in the top 1% of like Twitch streamers or YouTubers or anything like that. And so it's like, I don't know, if you got any viewership at all, you're in my book wildly successful.
Yeah.
And also, if you're just making things that you are making because you like to do it and you're having a good time, then you're wildly successful.
That makes you the most successful of all.
Jacob, don't look at what I'm about to Google.
Karina, are Tumblr stats real? Tumblr has stats? Okay. Someone said my mom's Christmas trees are cool. They are. I'm excited to see what she does this year.
Oh yeah, I want to know the theme.
I can tell you the theme. I haven't seen any of it, but this was actually, she took a suggestion from my dad because, you know, I was telling them a lot about my vacation plans.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad suggested a yokai themed tree because I kept talking about it. And she's like, that's fun. Because she liked the little lanterns with the mouths and the umbrellas that hop and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So she wants to like look at some yokai and base it on yokai. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's so fun.
I think that's part of why she's been so witchy lately.
Doing a lot of reading.
Yeah, she got demons on the mind.
Just bringing out her Mononong.
Yeah. I talked about this at length on Onsta's stream, but I was telling her about this person I was very angry with, and she literally told me to like do kulam on him and put him in a jar of vinegar. And I was like, oh my God.
Are you sure?
Okay.
That's what I should do?
Mother, I'm not looking to pickle him.
If only you could pickle all your problems away.
Yeah. I'm mostly just like, I don't want to do that because I don't want to have a jar of vinegar sitting around.
It's true.
That feels strange. And she's like, then just stick a pin in it. And I'm like, okay. It's been cracking me up.
Do you guys want to hear, speaking of Tumblr statistics reminded me of this.
Yes.
One of the most like mortifying stories of my life. It's like one of those things that I still
Are you sure you want to say it?
Yeah, because it's funny.
Let it out.
Okay.
It's funny, but it's one of those things that when you hear it, you're going to be like, if that happened to me, I would never stop thinking about it. And it's true.
Okay.
Back when I was like coming up on Tumblr and like, you know, starting to get some success there, I was like really, really excited about the follower count and all that sort of thing. And I hit like, I don't remember what it was. It was like 1,000 followers or something. It was one of the milestones. And I was like so psyched about it that I called my girlfriend at the time, the day that it happened. And I was like, I have some really exciting news. I hit 1,000 followers on Tumblr. And I was like so pumped. And she was like, oh, I thought you were calling to say happy birthday. Because it was her fucking birthday. Oh, and I got so mind flooded by having 1,000 fucking followers on Tumblr that I was like, there's no coming back from this, man.
I got 1,000 followers from the post I made to congratulate, to wish you a happy birthday.
It was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Every time I think about it, I want to cry.
Oh, that's so funny,
really
Jacob.
I felt so, I'll never not feel horrible about that happening.
Well, it's a funny story at least.
It is a funny story. But at the time I was like, I'm the worst fucking piece of garbage who's ever lived on the planet.
So funny.
It's really good though. God damn.
And that's why we do not care about metrics.
Yeah, that's when I started
Go
to
outside.
learn. I started to learn this is not the way. This is not the path. Oh man. Somebody in
Julia,
chat said, did it work out?
Well,
No, it didn't. Well, it didn't work out. Not that one, but this one's going pretty good.
that's good.
Well, you haven't told me how many followers you have on Tumblr, so
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
could be over.
This is really cute.
This is super cute. I really like Hoodie Eugene.
Yeah, I like when Eugene's like a little normal. I'm just like, ooh, look at you. Not trying.
Eugene has like a day where he just like truly is going through it, and he's just like, I'm just putting on the hoodie and going to a bodega.
I get that.
I like Felix looking like that.
A sick little alley cat. I feel like Eugene always picks the trouble cases. Or the trouble cases pick him, I don't know.
Oh,
So he's like, you'll come home with me, buddy.
It's so sweet. I always think it's kind of messed up that like, you know, some dudes just like dress like this every day.
Okay.
And so like nobody thinks twice about it. But because Eugene dresses like insanely cool all the time, when he goes out in the hoodie, everyone's like, Eugene, why you look like shit today?
Oh, like
And I
women in
don't think it's
makeup.
fair.
yeah.
I don't think it's fair. It's because he set the standard too high.
Yeah. Like women in makeup.
Like women in makeup.
Yeah. Eugene is a true feminist.
Yeah.
He understands women in a way that no one else does, not even women.
Yeah. I hope he tells us about it someday. That happens in season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, in season 3, it's a lot of people insult Eugene because he's wearing a hoodie.
Yeah. And then he's like, wow, I truly understand women now. I'm going to speak on behalf of all women. And by speak on behalf, I mean over women.
Eugene becomes toxic in season 3.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone.
Whoa.
If you liked Eugene. Eugene's over. He's not over. He's a good boy.
And also Eugene's, there's some outfits is all I'm going to say. It ain't a hoodie.
Well.
That's true.
Damn.
Scored ass.
How much of season 3 have we recorded so far?
A while.
5
Yeah.
episodes?
Yeah. The 6th one is 6 and 7 are scheduled
Yeah.
to be
There's
recorded.
outfits in Drawtectives. What if season 3 is the one where they all just like are naked?
Yeah, they're wearing like this is Grendon.
That's Nathan. Okay,
Yeah, like I said.
That's Brendan.
It's the nudist colony season.
Just
Yeah,
like-
they have to solve a mystery in a nudist colony.
The naked murder.
Like little sensor bars. And a hat.
Yeah. No, this wouldn't work for a season. An episode though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like our version of a beach episode.
The nudist colony.
Skip the bathing suits. Straight to nudist. All right, I'm done. Are you ready, Karina?
This is cute. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love this.
Hello.
Woo woo! Woo woo woo!
Oh, haha, host disabled screen sharing.
No!
Enable it. Host tools,
it.
host tools, host tools, host tools, host tools. Share screen, share screen.
There we go. Okay, we've done it.
Okay. Yippee.
Crisis averted, everyone. If you won.
Everyone.
If you won.
Sharing my screen. What should I draw?
What
should I draw?
What dwa?
What dwa?
What dwa?
Joy.
Princess
Those are
Rose. I already forgot that happened.
Joe Beans.
Felanius or Will Anus. Yeah, okay.
My God.
I was secretly waiting for someone to say Will Annius, but I see you misspelled his name.
Will Anus.
That's what the Drawtectives call him because they don't remember.
Yeah, they would. They would do that.
Oh man, I have exciting news. Secret Sleepover Society has hit a level of popularity where we get content impact strategy emails from brands like San Pellegrino.
San Pellegrino.
The email says, "Hi, the team at our brand have been looking in partnering on your platform."
Team at Brand.
I can't believe Team at Brand wants to partner with us.
Would you let us know for advertising and what works best for you? Excited to your reply.
Me reply?
Me reply?
Excited to me reply.
wanting to try.
I've been getting some good ones on my normal account.
That was
Oh,
in like
yeah?
our regular inbox, by the way. Karina, are you drawing Will Anus or?
Will Anus, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I've secretly wanted to draw more of him because the character I secretly canonized into Drawtectives.
Yeah, you did.
While Julia was in France.
It's all right. I accept.
But yeah, so
I got an email today that says in all caps Ozempic ... delivered to And then with a space in between every letter, your house.
My God.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
It's really scary.
What the fuck?
It's coming to my house.
Karina, if it helps, you saying that you canonized it while I was in France, I was having a meeting today with the guest of the next episode of Drawtectives. Next episode we have to record of Drawtectives.
Yeah.
And they kept just bringing up real actual brands that they were like spitballing their character and like things that their character would say. And they just kept saying real. I was like, all right, so that's real. This country, okay, now that country's real. Okay. I was like, what are the implications of this? Do I have to
Canonizing a lot of things.
Yeah. Okay, it'll be fun.
The most fun part of any Drawtectives thing is just making too many things real.
Yeah.
Because the viewers will remember the lore when long after we forget.
Long after our bones are dust.
Yeah.
Like the person who's keeping track of every orc tradition.
Not even York knows all of them. Or any of them anymore.
There we go. Not really sure why I'm using this brush still, but it's working.
It's cool. It's giving a cool texture.
Getting huge will anus energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big anus energy.
His anus will.
Will. That's kind of like when you say would,
Will.
but it's when you have like
It's a promise.
it's a promise. You have intent. Will.
This is a man that says bustin'.
Busting.
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 That anus is busting.
Oh. No. No.
Chat, don't repeat that.
No. Get permission from your parents first, but don't tell them the sentence.
That's just between us and you, chat.
Yeah.
You don't have to share this with anyone else. Turning off my headphones.
Can't wait for someone else to be like, my mom just walked into the room.
And now she's crying.
Now she's banning me from watching.
This is a one of those things that's too much to explain, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
There's this hardcore band called Knocked Loose. They're like a really aggressive, like screamy hardcore band.
Up loose.
They recently performed on Jimmy Kimmel, which was kind of like a big thing for a band like that. And then there was like some, online backlash to their performance that was really funny. But there was one like backlash message that I'm pretty sure is fake, but I keep thinking about it anyway. Because the person was saying they were watching with their adolescent son who scares easily. And they were like, after the first few junts of the guitar, he was in tears.
The what?
And I keep thinking about the junt.
Oh my god.
When the guitar does
Serving
too many
junt?
junts. And my son cries because of the junts. It's absolutely serving junt.
Joy, do you want more dinner? Joy Cat? You want more dinner? Yeah. Okay. All right. She looked at me and opened her mouth and then gave a big sigh. All right, Joy, let's go get some more dinner. Come on, Joy.
That's why you should expose your child to junting early, so they are comfortable in counting junts later in life. Our child will be exposed to junts at a very young age. You gotta build immunity.
Yeah, to Junts.
To Junts. It's not like jorts, no.
Okay. Switch. Zoom in.
Get in there. Zoom on Will Anus.
Yeah. Let's take a closer look at that anus.
Yes, Joy, go get the food. I'm free. Oh, I can sit like a normal man.
Oh, my Drawfee OC, my Drawtectives OC, Will Anus. I've missed you.
I have to use the bathroom for the I'm sorry.
Okay.
Who could have seen this coming?
I do really love that you just took Valanius and were like, I'm bringing him kicking and screaming into the real world.
No, this is Will Anus.
In whatever way I can, I am bringing him.
For those who don't get the joke, his name is Will Annius. William Annius. Often spelled Will Anus.
I wish now that season 3 of Drawtectives was us going back into the game to rescue Valanius and extract with him.
Stuck in there?
we have to bring him to the real world.
Yeah.
We miss him too much.
But then he's in the real world, and then Will's in the real world.
And what happens when they meet?
They kiss.
Yes! Yes! Best season of all time. He's just Lines Girl, but what if he wasn't? What if we could get him out?
Yeah. He's gonna keep knocking my microphone because it's funny.
It's like those Christmas movies where like the Christmas prince from the fairy tale like shows up in the real world
And just exists there now.
and just exists there now. Was that one we watched like, I'm trying to remember if we'd watched it like as a group or if just me and Julia watched it.
Which
It's
I feel
My-
like there's multiple that kind of follow that premise.
my brain is like piecing it together now, but it was one where like there's a Christmas world that's like another dimension. And the two main like female characters get like isekai'd into Christmas world.
Oh, the one where it's like they go into like a Christmas movie.
Yes, yeah, that one where they go into the Christmas movie.
We did not watch that together, but I did watch it alone because it was during like COVID.
That's right, yeah. Because I remember thinking it was so crazy that like, because most of the characters, they live inside the Christmas movie and they live in like a perfect Christmas world with no problems.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the movie, they bring the dudes who lived in the Christmas movie into our world as like the big romantic ending. They like leave Christmas land to come to the real world. Then it's like, now they just have to fucking live here
Yeah.
in
that
like
sucks.
Pittsburgh or whatever and like get jobs, I guess, and like pay taxes.
Yeah. How do they even get that? How do they get a legal like government ID?
I don't know. They don't have like identification. They're not a citizen of any nation. There were just so many questions left unanswered.
Shit stresses me out.
Drawing hair or coming to the real world from Christmas World?
Coming to the real world from Christmas World. Duh.
It just seems to me like the obvious choice is to live in Christmas World forever with them.
Yeah, that seems easier at least.
Seems way easier.
Unless you have some like really good prospects back in the real world, why not?
Yeah. I mean, I got good prospects in the real world, but if I went to Christmas World, I'd probably stay there. Just be like eating cookies and drinking hot chocolate, and freaking Santa's like always around.
He's always around, actually.
And I have no problems. I really like the long strand of hair.
Yeah. So remember, because Julia had like a design of Villanius mask, like without his mask. So
Yeah.
that's where I pulled when I had to do it for this like CG illustrations, and then I was like, okay. I've imprinted on him.
He's mine. He's also just my kind of character because he's got the half-lidded eyes.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
What more do you need?
Nothing. I don't need anything else. I see one of them and I'm like, that's mine. And I add them to my little collection.
Okay, and then because the idea was that he works at Hucky's.
Yes, based on the final image.
Yeah.
The final big cast image of season 2. Which every time I have the opportunity to pull that image up and look at it again, I have such a delightful time looking at it.
Thank you. I always love working on stuff for Drawtectives. It's such a fun world to play with.
It's just nice when we can make stuff and then make fan art of each other's stuff.
Yeah.
What a treat and a delight.
Okay.
I'm honestly really excited for people to see the new backgrounds that Julia's made.
Yeah. I'm also just very excited to get the new designs out.
Yes.
I feel like we did them so long ago at this point that I'm just like I keep having to remind myself that they're not known.
I know, me too. I keep like almost bringing them up or like drawing them because I do think they're my favorite ones.
They're really good
of any season
altogether.
I just really like how they all look.
Yeah. People are gonna eat that shit up.
They're gonna gobble it like a turkey.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, you know how when turkeys like go out in the rain and they like stare up at it and drown?
Yeah.
That's gonna be y'all. You're gonna get drowned by the good art. And you're just gonna be staring up at it like this is fine.
What does Hucky look like again?
Joy's back.
Joy! I hope they go to Hucky He's again.
We have
Season
to.
3.
It's a tradition.
Yeah.
It's a tradition now.
For some reason.
Misinformation alert. They do not do that. No, turkeys do that. My friend told me.
Yeah.
My friend's uncle works at Turkey. And he told me. What about the thing about like cows, they can't go downstairs or something?
What?
Like they can go upstairs, but they can't go downstairs. Is that true?
Why are we putting cows on stairs?
Because it's like a classic school prank where you take the cow and you make them go up the stairs in the school. And then there's a cow on the top floor of the school and they can't come down the stairs. And so it's like, what do you do?
That's just mean to the cow.
I agree, but it's like a classic prank.
Is that a classic?
It's listen, chat, I agree with you. It's not ethical. It shouldn't be done. I'm saying in history, it has been done. and it is known. My grandpa did it. Yeah, see? It's a classic prank. That person's grandpa did it. People are suggesting it might be a Georgia thing. But honestly, I think if we don't do it, then how's the cows ever going to learn how to go down the stairs?
I don't think stairs are naturally occurring and they don't need to know about them.
Well,
it's not a problem they need to experience.
They do need to know if people keep putting them upstairs. You know what I'm saying? They got to be ready for anything.
No. I think an average cow wouldn't encounter stairs.
Oh, I just saw the bark, bark, bark. The barking rosé.
Blushes.
That's the real question of Drawtectives. When will Rosé successfully flirt? So far, Rosé is like 0 for 5 of flirting attempts.
For a large number. I think I'm done.
This is really good. I love the Hucky He's face always.
It's my favorite face to draw, honestly.
It's got that like.
Why is our
Yeah, why is our doorbell ringing? It's a weird time for that. Nobody should be here. It's night.
Oh, thanks, Raiders. But yeah, I should draw Valanius more. I should draw literally anything more. I haven't been drawing for shit.
Draw everything.
Okay.
Oh shit, that means I have to draw again.
You want me to draw?
No, I can do it.
Okay, I'll slide you back.
I can't be held hostage by joy.
I mean, you can.
Okay.
Oh, I hit her in the face with a cord and she didn't like that. Accidentally.
Karina, I'm sorry I left for the entirety of your drawing because I was in the bathroom, but
That's
leaving
honestly more important.
leaving to the sketch of what I knew was going to be Valanius and then coming back and it being him holding the Hucky He's head was so good.
Granted, no!
You want a cat? How you feel about a cat?
I got one for you if you want it.
No!
He's like graffiti. Yeah, good.
But, yippee!
Yeah, that was very good drawing.
Yeah, thank you.
Who should I draw now? Who should I draw? Who should I draw? York is Hot Frosty.
We haven't watched that yet.
What do y'all know about Hot Frosty, chat?
Is that the one where the cover makes me uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Oh, yeah, this is it. I hate everything about this image. I hate that... What's her name?
Gretchen Wieners.
Yeah, Gretchen Wieners. I hate that Gretchen Wieners looks like she's questioning how she got here. She's kind of like, this is where I'm at, huh?
This dude's name is Dustin, and he's the most Dustin guy who's ever lived.
Yeah.
Let me just put this image in here so y'all can see it. It took a snowman to melt her heart.
The way they're holding hands, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Something about it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
It's a very Christian handhold.
It is Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then to sidetrack for a moment, Jacob and I, so again, we have a channel on our TV that plays Christmas movies all the time. This time, we sought out a Christmas movie on Peacock because they have, oh my God. Yeah, put that in there.
Eh?
But yep. That's York.
Yeah.
Holding up piss.
I'm gonna draw.
Piss boy.
I'm gonna draw the York as this, holding up the alphabet.
Yay!
The fact that he just has like a sleeveless shirt and a scarf like really pisses me off for reasons I can't really put my finger on, you know?
He's perfect.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you though. There's so many things about the image that I do not like. You're gonna have to make up a new outfit for him, unless he's wearing that outfit.
He's gonna be wearing this
That is
outfit.
a York outfit though.
That's
Yeah.
true. Sleeveless. That's all he needs.
York can do this.
Yeah.
This
what I was
man
gonna say.
named Dustin can't.
When York does it, it's cute.
Yeah. Dustin, not so much. We turned on a Christmas movie, and because sometimes Jacob and I just want something mindless if like we've been busy all day and we're just tired, and we just want like background noise basically while we eat. We put on a Christmas movie, and the first time you see the male love interest, his hair is super, super short, and he goes in to like talk to his mom, and his mom's like, "You need a haircut." And I'm like, what is she talking about? But then in the next scene, the very next scene that happens in the same day, his hair is like 4 times as long.
Yeah, they got the continuity like all fucked up, and his hair is like wildly different lengths.
They cut it the wrong way.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like this Dustin hair, and then short, and then medium-ish. It's insane.
I was about to say, was it the one you were sending pictures of in the group chat?
Yeah,
where
where
I
you
was
were
just
like, that's 3 men.
Yeah, you just kept sending pictures of new men and then telling me they were the same men.
Because they were the same man.
Yeah.
To me, they were 3 different men.
To me, you are different men.
Yeah. And also the milk. I was on aforementioned video chat when you sent the milk flights, and I sent that to our like group chat, and we were all like crying at it.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull that up because it was cracking me up.
That's another one where they go to a freaking Christmas town.
Yeah, it's always a Christmas town.
Yeah.
But in this one, you can get flights of milk.
Is that really what it is?
No, it's eggnog flights.
Oh.
But that's not much better,
No.
to be fair.
Where is it? Okay, yeah, it's in this chat. Oh, yeah. Next to the email that started off with Hi Drawfee Variety Hour.
That's us.
Incorrect.
Meh.
Yeah, I have the shot. I don't know if you can see that, but
No, hold
Just
on.
3 glasses of milk.
What better treat to have than that flight?
the main character just walks by and her best friend is sitting there with a flight of milk. Oh no, it was the guy. Another guy walks by and she's just sitting there with a flight of milk. And I was like, I have to send this to the team.
This ain't right, man.
As even if it was meant to be eggnog, as someone who isn't like lactose intolerant as an adult and can drink a glass of milk, if someone was sitting there with 3 glasses of milk,
It ain't right.
That's a huge red flag.
Yes. Like, just have 1 glass and
That's
keep getting
serial
refilled.
killer behavior.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
It's not an acceptable thing to do in polite society,
Yeah.
or even impolite society.
Yeah. In society at all.
If you're in society, you better not be pulling that shit, or you need to get out of society.
Dustin Milligan looks terrible with long hair and no beard. I need to Google him now to see what he looks like without it.
Yeah, I want to see him with a beard.
He's got the most chin of anyone I've ever seen.
Then why have a beard?
Yeah, beard is for when you don't have chin, but he's got chin.
Why does he look like Alan Wake in this one photo? Oh, he is handsome.
I looked up, it came up as like a bald man, and I was like, oh, it's because I looked up Justin Milligan.
It's just a completely different guy.
Oops.
Yeah.
This is a different man.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with
This
Karina.
What on earth is this shape-shifting man? The
Okay,
shape-shifting
yeah,
powers
hold
of
on,
a white man. All he do is change hair length and shave, and he's a different person to me.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up on here
Oh my god.
so people can see. You know, once I get to a
Hi,
good...
Joy.
My man's got sort of a complicated hand position over here I have to reckon with.
Yeah. All right, Joy, come here. I know you want on Jacob's lap, but Jacob's busy. Come here.
He's got a complicated hand position. Be nice.
He has to draw a complicated hand position. Come here.
Joey, you don't understand. You'll never have to draw a complicated hand position.
Yeah, you're a cat.
Sometimes Joy, the way that her like face is resting and her pupils hit this like kind of middle state of like energetic but relaxed where her face looks really human. And she like, whenever I talk to her, she'll like look at me like she's listening and like she's thinking about it. And so I'll have like conversations with her where I go, you know, you can't sit on Jacob's lap, he's drawing. She'll like look at me and then look at Jacob and then look at me and be like, I see.
She's like, I understand that you're saying something to me.
Yeah.
But what? It's a mystery. So, Karina, are you saying that if Nathan and Jacob shaved their beards and heads, you would no longer recognize them? Yeah, I am saying that. If they did that without telling me and then like approached me in the street, I'd literally have no idea who they were.
I mean,
Like
that'd
maybe
be a
once they
big
started
change.
speaking, yeah. Or like if I could see like their body language, I might be able to identify them. But if like you change your appearance, like I can't fucking recognize facial features. So it would work on me.
I do want to say, it kind of related to something we were talking about earlier. Being an adult and like admitting that you're just like bad at faces and getting ahead on that is great. We were at that party again that we mentioned earlier, the one that Holly was at. And I was sitting next to someone and I was like, I feel like I've like seen you before, but I've not met you. So I like turned and I spoke to them and I was like, I'm really sorry. Like, I'm really bad at like faces and names. I'm sorry if we've met before. And they were like, oh, no, we've never met, but you probably saw me at the shop. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. All right. And they were like, good, because I'm glad you said something too. And I was like, thank you. Yeah. And then we did the intros and it was great. It just like breaks the ice.
I'm glad that now anytime I meet new people, they do seem to be a lot more receptive to the fact that it's just like, oh yeah, like, or like meet new people like that. Oh, maybe we've met before, but who's to say?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just do it again.
Yeah.
So that's a huge relief all the time. Because yeah, sometimes I just don't fucking remember. And I can't recognize people I know sometimes. Like people I don't know, tough luck.
Yeah.
I have to know someone pretty well to be able to like surefire recognize them.
Yeah, that's fair. I do feel like since COVID, people's honesty about these things has gotten better. Where people are like, I'm not going to waste anyone's time here. I don't remember who you are. It's because everyone's brain has melted in the time warp that has happened since 2020. Let's just be honest about it. And everyone's like,
Exactly.
I've gotten to the point where I almost always, when I first meet someone, will ask for their name twice in a row. They'll be like, we'll introduce and they'll be like, hi, my name's James or whatever. And then I'll wait like 10 seconds and I'll be like, sorry, and your name was James, right? And I'm like, I have to repeat it out loud or else it will be gone.
it's a good trick.
And then that usually works for me. And people are also like very understanding of that.
This is like my unfortunate like secret circumstance that you guys might have picked up on maybe. I don't remember one of my neighbors' names, but I know the name of their dog.
Yeah.
And I'll like talk to them and then like talk to their dog and refer to their dog by name, but then have like a full conversation with them where I'm too shy to ask.
Yep.
Yeah.
How that happens.
Dog and dog owner. 100%. I do that too.
And now I feel like I can never go back.
My name trick is that Jacob asks for their name twice, and then I ask Jacob what their name is twice after we've left.
Yeah, another set of times.
Yeah,
But-
someone said they recognize people by their body language more than their faces. Literally me.
Yeah.
One of my friends, I recognized that he was coming over because I saw the way that he was walking from like across like a little pond, and was like, oh, that's Wallace. I couldn't see his face, but I'm like, that's how Wallace walks, so that's Wallace. But like, if he were just standing still, I'd have no idea who that was.
I do the same exact thing. I'm like, they have like the way that they're moving makes me think of this person, and it's usually correct. But then I if it's just face, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. And it does make me feel like a very a little étoile if I ever like meet a Drawfee fan and they're like, yeah, I saw you at this event too, and I'm just like, Jesus, fuck.
Like, yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah. Because here's the thing is that not only am I bad with faces, but events kind of don't count, because there's like a 70% chance that I am like in like tunnel brain.
Yeah.
We all are, because they're very tiring, and depending on which event, we are in running on pure adrenaline.
Absolutely.
But it does make me very happy that people come to see us multiple times.
Yeah.
I just feel bad that I can't remember every single person.
There's people that I recognize as like people who come to every event, or not every event, but like to most events that we do, who like come and say hi, because my brain like registers them as like the nice people you've met already. But
Yeah.
I can never, and they usually introduce themselves by like their username and chat, and I'm like, oh yeah, I see you all the time, and then I forget. It just like becomes a jumble in my head of like, okay, I've seen this person at the event, and it's like this face, but is that this person? But I'm getting better at recognizing the frequent visitors.
Yeah.
I just wish I could always be on top of it.
Yeah.
There was one event we did this year where someone's like, oh, I gave you like this at a previous event. I don't know if you remember. And it's like, unfortunately, I do not specifically remember, but if you gave it to me, I absolutely still have it, because I keep everything that people give. If it's not on display in my apartment, it's in an album over there, or in a box right over there. So I'm just like, I'm sorry.
I have the piece of you gave me, but
I'm
I
like,
do not
it's
remember
there.
your
It's
name.
in my archives. I promise you. I never actually forget. My brain's kind of dumb.
We listened to Smash Mouth and our brains got smart, but our heads got dumb.
Whoa.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Hey, Jacob, I hate this haircut on York.
I'm trying to work it out.
I mean, it's like you're drawing the
Yeah.
hair correctly.
I want it to be like this guy's, like the York's version of this guy's haircut.
You didn't have to do that.
No, it's good actually. Just give it some time. Just give it some time. I think you're really going to fall in love with it.
We don't expect you to memorize everything that happens in your life. Don't worry. But why is it always like the stupid things that we do remember, huh?
That's true. Like the worst comment we've read, that's neither like nefarious nor kind. It's just like the weird ones. And we're like, that's going to be in my brain.
That. It's just ones that's like,
Yeah.
The comment that I got that I've been thinking about a lot recently, like in a completely like neutral, I find it funny sense, is that during that period of time where I was just drawing a lot of pictures of like human Chilchuck, like tall man Chilchuck. And on my fourth one I posted on Tumblr and someone commented, "Girl, get a grip." Him? And I've been thinking about that a lot recently. For some reason, it just stays with me.
Drawing a thing you like, girl, get a grip.
And I'm like, yeah, no, they're not wrong, but it's like such a funny thing to just say to someone
like,
on
yeah.
Tumblr.
I probably do need to get a grip.
Yeah, they're not wrong. They're
But, like,
not wrong.
All the things happening on Tumblr to get a grip about, it's like, it just feels like the least nefarious one. I don't know.
No,
There's like wild stuff happening on that wild west of a social media
It genuinely
site.
is like so funny to me. It's like, I do need to get a grip. Him? I need to start reminding myself to, girl, get a grip.
Girl, get a grip.
Go piss, girl.
Go piss, girl. Oh, do you want to sniff the pen? You can't sniff. Your nose is stuffed.
You're sick.
You're sick.
Ha 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 ha. You can't sniff. You can't sniff.
Oh, you're such a cutie. You're like puffy because you're cold.
Aww.
She's a little puffy coconut today. Okay, I think she's getting better. The other day she was every time she breathed, a little like anime style sleeping bubble came out of her nose and went back in. I had to wipe her nose, pull boogers out of it.
Baby.
I was pulling boogers out my cat's nose.
It's cold. It's fucking cold.
Yes.
There was a tweet I sent Lauren yesterday. What was it? Celine was really spitting when she said there were nights when the wind was so cold, because like there are.
She's so true for that. Wait, she says there were nights when the wind was so cold, and then I think the next line is, and there were nights of endless pleasure. Is that what it is?
Well, that's not the immediate next
Oh,
line.
okay. What's the next one? Hold on.
My body lying bare. It's because she's naked in the cold.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Celine Dion.
Someone in chat said controversial opinion. I do not hate this York. Girl, get a grip.
Girl, get a grip. This is when he went through his Christmas movie arc in between seasons. He learned to read in Christmastown. Santa taught him.
There were nights when the wind was so cold that my body froze in bed. Damn, Celine's dead.
Wait, why the fuck did I misremember it so strangely?
I don't know. If I
Like
listened, if I listened to it right outside the window, there were days when the sun was so cruel. Wait, what's happening in the song?
She's just going through it, you know?
All my tears turned to dust. What the fuck?
Damn.
She got Thanos snapped while crying.
I wish that
the
were
nights
me.
of endless pleasure honestly don't kick in until like much later in the song.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh yeah, it's here. There were moments
I'm
of
half
gold.
Filipino. This is the shit I listened to constantly growing up.
That's fair. There were moments of gold. There were flashes of light. There were things I'd never do again. But then
Yeah,
they'd
she
always
was-
seem right. There were nights of endless pleasure.
Damn, she was throwing down.
It was more than any laws allow.
What the fuck were you doing?
Celine.
Oh my god, she fucked McCavity.
You can't do that. That's illegal.
That whole song's real goofy, honestly.
The music video.
It's just kind of listing.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, that song. Jacob and I were somewhere, and I couldn't remember what was
Doubt it.
happening. You're right. Couldn't remember what was happening. But like, I didn't fully process a connection until I was in it. and we were like in some grocery store, and then there was really dramatic, like Celine Dion-esque ballads playing, and I was like, why is this playing here? Oh, it's a Filipino place. I was like, damn, Karina was so right though.
That's what they like. That's what they like.
This is great. It just made me laugh.
And I don't blame them. I love a power ballad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
They just hit.
Sometimes you just need to belt out a power ballad.
Yeah.
Jacob, this drawing's very funny.
He's so gross.
Yeah.
He's not gross. Okay, it was going through something.
He like locked himself in his room for so long trying to learn how to read and write that his hair
Came out
grew.
looking like this.
He got trapped in Christmas Town. He got isekai'd to Christmas Town, okay?
Isekai to Christmas Town.
I know it's a very simple shorthand, but I do like how you did the scarf.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
thank you.
works perfectly.
It's so easy when you have a low opacity brush to
Hell
do a
yeah.
plaid.
Hell yeah.
I
To
want
cheat a plaid.
a Hallmark Christmas movie or a Christmas song that is called Isekai to Christmas Town. Am I
God.
drawing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. You wanna hear? Well, switch seats first.
Yeah, let's switch seats first, and then I want to hear.
Joy, good news. Jacob is ready for you. Can you?
Oh, we're actually going to switch chairs.
Hi, Ray.
I mean, we don't. Can you go, girl?
You can't be in the chair, Joy. I have to be in the chair.
You can just pick her up and put her in your lap. She'll stay.
Come here.
She's cooperative. / pathetic. What were you gonna say, Karina?
I was gonna say, I found out this weekend that there is a Christmas version of Teenage Dirtbag, and it was really that made me laugh.
What?
It's
Why?
kind of funny. it's like really funny, honestly.
How? In what way is it a Christmas version?
They replaced the lyrics to be about Christmas.
I'm just a teenage Christmas.
I'm just a Christmas dirtbag, baby.
Oh, Christmas dirtbag.
Santa forgot all about me, maybe.
Jancy Christmas sweater. Okay.
Ooh.
Been a while since I've drawn Jancy. Kind of.
Just realized it's 8:45. I feel like the stream has gone by really fast.
Yeah, we did some long.
It's a
some long
cozy
pieces.
one.
And it's
Yeah.
a cozy one. Yeah.
It's got to be the long drawings.
Yeah.
Long
I need
drawings.
to get this man off the screen.
Let Hot Frosty inspire you.
I don't.
No.
Is he keep flipping between the two images, Jacob?
He'll make you feel brand new. Hot Frosty will inspire you. Now you're in New York.
Oh, great. Okay.
You gonna draw Jancy?
Yeah.
Jancy.
Why not?
I'm really excited to watch along the premiere tomorrow. I love watching the
Yeah.
Drawtectives premieres.
Not to give it away, but like we recorded it so long ago.
Oh, I'll give it away.
Mostly.
We recorded it in our old apartment.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I have zero memory of anything we say in that episode that wasn't part of the like refresher write-up.
It's really funny. The episode.
I'm excited.
We come up with some really stupid, funny lore. Like watching it, I was really pleased watching it back because I was like, oh yeah, this was funny. We did good on this,
Yay!
which is always a pleasant surprise.
We were all just like so hype, and the energy was really good.
Yeah.
It's a funny episode.
Oh, I'm excited now. And everyone better draw fan art.
Since someone was asking, you don't need to watch past seasons to watch this season. It's one of those things where each season is kind of standalone in terms of
Yeah.
the story. But if you've watched previous seasons, you'll just like know more about the characters. So there will be like some callbacks you might miss, but you don't need to have watched them to get like the plot.
Yeah. But there's no real big overlap.
So you can watch this one and then you can go back and watch the others if you want. I mean, there will be some things that are kind of like spoilers for older seasons, but
But
that's life.
you'll live.
You'll live or you won't.
Whoa.
But it's not my fault or problem.
Yeah, the the season like took so long because first I had an idea of like, oh, we should do like a animation based off of like some character designs, and then like life happened, but we were like recorded the first episode so we can do that those animations, and then I went absolutely goo goo bananas with assets.
Goo goo bananas, we get it. You're pregnant.
Goo goo gaga.
Goo goo bananas.
I went freaking cocoa melon.
But it looks so good though. It's
Thank
all gonna
you.
be worth it. It's
Yeah.
all gonna be worth it.
I
Y'all
hope
don't even
so.
know.
So worth.
I hope so. I hope people like it and have a good time.
They're gonna like it.
Yes.
I need a Christmas sweater.
Crimbus.
Oops. It is amazing you can type on this keyboard throughout the day.
I'm just different.
What the hell?
It's like a
It's a titty sweater.
Christmas titty sweater.
Huh?
I mean, I think you can show it. There's nothing explicit about it, technically. Whose face is that on it? We're going to paste it in.
Oh.
You'll have to make it so much bigger.
Oh, what the fuck?
Is it Amelie? What the? Who is that?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
It said Amelia on it.
Yeah, not Amelie.
Emily.
Ugh.
Is that what Jancy's wearing?
Yeah, is that what Jancy's wearing?
With this look on her face?
Yes.
My favorite sweater.
I'm sitting here in my annual Christmas sweater. Me and Amelie. Amelia, sorry. I forgot who it is sometimes. Ugh. Trying to draw this kind of fast since I don't have that much time left, but
Oh, take all the time you need.
I've drawn it too fast. Okay. Gotta draw her. Oh, clear.
Does she ever just turn that shit off?
I think she just like takes it out entirely.
When she's talking to us.
Yeah. I mean,
it's
she
like,
100% has.
it's just like, oh, they're at it again. I'm just
Click.
They've been fine without me. Maybe it's fine. I'll just
what could go wrong?
turn it off and hope for the best.
Read a nice book.
Hope it's all going well. Ugh. I can't. I'm looking at. I left the freaking titty sweater up. There we go.
Put that away.
We got to figure out what we're going to do next week on stream.
Nathan, you'll be here, right?
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Nathan will
No
be
one's
back.
out.
It's like we can either play more Mario Wonder, which we're going to go back to.
God.
We can do like tier lists or something like that.
Oh, tier lists. We can all like pick 2
Yeah.
tier lists again.
I do love a good tier. It's been a while.
That's true.
We can do food opinions.
We can do food opinions.
People loved our food
Everyone's
opinions.
favorite.
Because I think we got two more streams, 3 more streams.
Two?
I think
I'm gonna
two.
say 2.
Yeah.
So
Must
maybe
be
we play
2.
Mario on one of them and do tier lists on the other one.
Ayo.
That's beautiful.
I'm cool with whatever. Just let me know which one we're doing Mario for so I can at least farm coins for your waste
our
all my
lives.
lives.
All right, we're going to do tier lists next week.
Okay, lots of time to farm.
And then
coins.
Mario
Perfect.
on the 16th to
Bet.
close out the year of streams.
Yeah.
That seems fun. We
Yeah.
could do, some holiday themed tier lists. That'd be fun.
Will there be a Drawfee Awards this year? If Jacob wants to make it, it'll be at the start of next year.
Yes, that's probably true.
I forgot about that.
I do want to do it. I think that's really fun
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah. Because I think we usually do it in January anyway.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what I'll do. Maybe for like our first stream back in January. Yeah.
I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby.
You gotta listen to the Christmas version. Not
I'm a
to be
Christmas
corny, but it
dirtbag.
made me laugh. I am a Christmas dirtbag. What can I say?
What was the Jacob? Your friend
My friend.
discovered that like
What?
some band had a Christmas album that he like was really into, but his wife hates.
Are you talking about the Jimmy Eat World Christmas album?
There we go. That's what it is.
And I don't think he liked it either. I think he puts it on
Oh, okay.
as a joke.
2 things. One, it is also the season for the Christmas version of Caramel Dancing.
Yes, that's right.
2, I'm calling you out, first time chatter. Karina, I'm sure this is old news, but have you seen the Kaiba cosplayer on TikTok? Yeah, we're friends. Also, when I met him for the first time, he said, I'm not really familiar with the stuff you do, but everyone comments your name on my TikToks. So shut the fuck up. That's so embarrassing.
Stop tagging
cool,
Karina and things.
They're not even tagging me.
They're just dropping your name. Keep Karina's
Stop
name out your
embarrassing
mouth.
me.
That's so funny.
But yeah, he's cool.
Before the stream ends, we should talk again about the very exciting news about a special little lad who's back
Yeah.
in stores.
The baby of all time and of this stream.
The only important baby.
Overexposed Todd. He's so bright.
Todd from Mario.
Tell them about the pre-order, Todd.
No, that's Mickey Mouse.
Who the fuck is that?
No.
Yeah, so we have another batch of Todds up for pre-order. Those went live today. Depending on how that goes, it could very well sell out. And if it does, I'm sorry. But like, yeah, thank you so much for your enthusiasm about Todd. But just know that if you ordered during the first pre-order, the first week they were available, those will be shipping sometime in February. This new pre-order that just went live today will be going out in March, around mid-March. So,
Your Todd will get to you.
yes, They're just not open pre-orders because they are already in production, and so we are just putting in new orders as we need them, just to get them out. But they are on the way. They are happening. But thank you so much. I'm so glad that people like him so much.
Yeah.
He's a very good one. I'm very excited for people to get them. He's very soft and satisfyingly shaped. He kind of has the vibe of a football. And a baby put together. So
He's really good to hold.
The ultimate life form.
Yeah.
And the thing you need to remember is the instant you click purchase on a Todd, your Todd starts walking to your house.
Yeah.
And so like that's why like if you order later, they don't start walking until you order them.
Yeah.
And then it takes them several months to walk to your house from wherever they are, the Todd Mother's den.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you everyone. Sorry it's been kind of a chaotic pre-order process, but
We're figuring it out.
What can you do except get it right in one? Not me.
To be fair, we all approved of the numbers. We all looked at it. But yeah, it's just been very cool to see.
Yeah, y'all just proved us wrong is all, so
but
that's
also
exciting.
Like, so Karina's the main person who heads merch, but then, you know, Karina like double checks numbers with me a lot of the time, and most of the time I just say, yeah, that sounds good, because I just trust whatever Karina's telling me. But we also, like, Karina and I tend to err towards the side of caution of like, we don't want to create like excess waste and then just like have like a million Todds sitting on some shelves that will never go anywhere and will just end up in the trash. So we end like we order like a conservative amount as like well, we don't know the interest in this thing, like it could be niche, so we tend to be like hesitant together a little bit.
Yeah.
So
But also with Todd, because, you know, we do pay attention. So Todd's order numbers were based on mostly Piss Boy's order numbers. So y'all blew it out of the water. Thank you.
Yeah.
All Todds adopted.
Yeah. I guess that's it. Drawtectives is tomorrow.
Join us at the premiere.
Yeah.
1:00 p.m. Eastern time.
You can watch it live on YouTube and be in the chat with everyone else getting hype about all the stuff that's happening. And we'll be in the chat also.
Yeah.
Chatting.
I'll set it as a premiere an hour before it goes live. So if you're in a different time zone and you're not sure what time it's going up for you, you'll see it like pop up, or you should see it pop up. But yeah. Because Drawfee is going on its holiday break as per usual, our bonus streams, our Patreon reward streams are early. So the Patreon bonus stream is this Friday.
Already.
Yes. And then next week, Karina is doing a dynamic anatomy class for Draw Class.
Let's push poses together, and not just because I need practice.
Yeah.
Push them.
We'll practice together.
Yeah.
Draw a portfo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. That's who's being read to.
That's who's burning in the fire.
Oh.
There he is. That's it. If we don't see you on the Patreon bonus stream, hopefully we see you tomorrow for the Drawtectives premiere. And then, normal episode Thursday.
Yep.
And we'll be back next Monday with tier list, probably.
Yeah.
You can yell at us for saying that smiley fries are bad.
And we'll yell at you in
saying
turn.
You're wrong.
It'll be fun.
A child.
That's it from us.
Thanks,
Sorry.
everybody.
Thanks for being
We're
here.
sorry. Bye.
Bye.